Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and I've been doing some very nasty carpets lately, but today this is a beauty. 2 years old and looks like it's in very, very good shape. A couple little marks on it, a couple of little spots, nothing really obvious or anything, and very well cared for home. And this is the master bedroom. And I've got a family room to do as well. I won't be recording that because she's sitting right in there. I'd rather not do a video over there, but I thought I'd show this one. I kind of walked in here and was like, oh good. It's not a disaster like the last couple I've done. Although they clean up pretty well, but it's nice to be able to come into a house and see a really well cared for and almost pristine carpet. So, which is most of the jobs I do, the carpets really aren't that bad. So the last couple have been restoration jobs really. But anyway, so obviously I haven't pre-treated anything other than a couple of spots, and they're just really small ones and nothing really obvious, so I just sprayed a couple of them with some Suspend, and other than that, just straight shower feeding. I was originally going to use the two-way pad on this, and then I thought, no, I think maybe I'm going to make it an olefin carpet, and so the AstroTurf will give it a good scrubbing, and although it doesn't really appear to be soiled, I think it's probably a little more soiled than it appears, put it that way. So I'm not seeing a drastic change appearing on the carpet, but I know that it's brightening up. Not a lot. It's just not all that dirty per se. But 2 years, the elderly lady lives here, and there's a little dog in here, about I guess a 25-pound doodle of some sort. Nice little guy. I'm just taking my time with this. It's easy to, when you see a carpet like this, it's easy to just sort of fly across the carpet because you're thinking, yeah, it doesn't really need much, but sometimes they'll surprise you. A little more going on there than you realize. And this obviously is the side where she sleeps. So I'm just going over here a little bit more. I thought I saw a couple of spots there. So anyway. There's a little bit of a white brightening up going on here. Nothing drastic. I can see a slight improvement. It's not very soiled, so I'm not going to see a drastic change of the appearance of the carpet. But there will be a film on the carpet for sure. After a couple of years, that's inevitable. Did I mention this is an olefin? It's definitely a good quality carpet, that's for sure. This is in a community that's just north of Kelowna called Lake Country. Very nice area here. All right, okay. Now let's just sort of head back. You can see I'm being very methodical, making sure I cover the carpet as evenly as I possibly can. So we'll head over to the door. Initially, I didn't think I was going to have to groom this, but I think I will have to run the vacuum over because I can see a little bit of the pile has been moving, being lifted and whatever, a little bit. So I'll run the vacuum over it again after I finish this. We'll head over to the door. Now, I wasn't initially going to record this, and I thought, no, I'll record this nice, easy job. But I have a suspicion about what we're going to see here when I get to the end here. Yeah, I got a hunch. I'll tell you if my hunch is right when we get there. So I'm just going to work my way back along this traffic area. Got a really neat little bathtub there for the doggy. That's a great idea. Wait for it, look at that. Okay, we'll stop and we'll take a look at the pad. Okay, so very little on there. I was thinking it might actually show a lot more onto the pad, because sometimes when I clean a carpet that looks clean, that's what happens. But anyway, you can see there's a bit of an uneven appearance. That's because the pile has been lifted and moved one way and moved the other way depending on the last pass with the machine. So I'll be running over this carpet in a few minutes with the vacuum just to straighten and even out the yarn, because although it's a loop, they will move one way or the other way depending on what direction the pad was going the last time it passed over the carpet, because it does lift the pile very well in spite of what other people might say. So anyway, I'll let you go. Thanks for watching and have a good day.